Let's get right to it. If you're new to the channel, I talk about dating younger women, getting in shape, being in shape, lifestyle stuff too. And today I'm talking about day 11 of a 90-day shred. Now, and by the way, pardon the sound, but you know you have to shoot these videos when you have the time and when you have something to say. So I'm actually on the way to my chiropractor right now because I'm having a bit of a hip issue. Think it's a sciatic nerve situation. It's not terrible, but trying to nip this in the bud. But anyway, so that's what's going on. But in terms of my shreds, so I really went hard yesterday. I had an intense tennis session in 90-degree heat, and not only that, but because I burned my mouth a few days ago, I haven't been able to eat solid food for the most part in coming upon a week now, right? The last probably 2 or 3 days, I probably haven't topped 1,700 calories. I know for a fact yesterday, I think I topped off at about 1,620. Now for me, I'm supposed to be running at about a 500 deficit, which for me would be 2,500 calories per day. So any day that I only get 1,500, 1,700, 1,800 calories, I mean I'm running a $1,000 calorie plus deficit, which long term, I don't think that's healthy, right? I think in the short term maybe it's manageable, but I'm taking today as a definite rest day because I don't want to get myself in any sort of hot water, with just not having what I need in my system to be fully functional, right? So anyway, I'm so there's that. But I started this journey, like I'm saying, 11 days ago, and at the time, and I wish I was able to weigh myself then, but I didn't get a scale until a few days ago. But I started out, I had to be somewhere in the 230-pound range. I stepped on the scale this morning. 11 days later, I'm at 217. I've probably dropped a body fat percentage already, if not an entire one, probably 3/4 of one. So I'm way ahead of the pace I wanted to have to get to 205 pounds somewhere in the next 90 to 120 days, right? So at this point, I probably need to put on the brakes a little bit, right? But, the visceral fat is just coming off. And, I'm thinking that from what I'm seeing and reading and watching, that I may be better off ditching the super intense tennis and just doing more walks and lifting weights, but I don't have to go crazy with it, right? I can just do comfortable, sort of like vigorous sessions, but every session doesn't need to be super hard, and get in my 5 to 10,000 steps a day, and I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to be ripped. I'm going to be down around 210, 205 pounds, with the V taper and the abs and everything like that. So you just have to lock in, and I am locked in. And I mean, I'm a lifelong athlete. I'm built like a basketball player because I am a basketball player, or was. And so maybe I have an advantage because I was lean for pretty much the first 35 years of my life, and even after then, I've still been super lean. I mean, not super lean, but I've been lean enough for most of the time, even after that. I mean, I've had a couple periods where I got big. I mean, like my heaviest, I was like 250 pounds, but I dropped that, and got back down to like 220 or whatever it was. So, I mean, I've been up and down a bit. But now that I know about macros, I know what to do. So anyway, said all that to say, that's what's going on. Just try not to overdo it. But yeah, I am definitely ahead of schedule. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button. And consider leaving a comment and subscribing. All right, y'all. This is Lee, dating younger women. Later.